Alright guys, welcome back to the blast.
Today we're gonna address the controversy, huge controversy.
Wi-Fi's.
Searching for a world that doesn't exist.
This is a Minecraft video, came out recently. It's been getting a lot of traction, a lot of hype online.
And as the Minecraft video connoisseurs that we are, we thought we have to sit down and we have to talk about it.
And we watched it, whole thing, all the way through.
And I'll let you know that me personally, I was not impressed with the Wi-Fi's video.
It was a little bit underwhelming. Truly.
Heartbreaking, one might even say. But we're gonna dive deep into what I hated about this Wi-Fi's video.
Maybe diving real deep.
Super deep.
Hyper deep.
The deepest.
So, we watched the video about a week ago. There might be some details we're not remembering, but we got the gist of the video.
It's not hard to get the gist of the video.
Why don't we talk about what's good first? And then we can lead that into what's bad.
Okay. So I'll start out with what I like about the video. Anyways, thanks for watching.
Make sure to blast that subscribe button.
No, okay. I think I'm trying to give it a compliment. It's kind of hard, but no, it wasn't that bad. I think that one thing that I liked was the atmosphere of the video. I think it was well done in that respect. Okay, the camera fell. We're gonna fix it. I don't know, Joseph, what do you like?
I think, like you said, I think the atmosphere really was pretty good. It felt pretty, like, mysterious. I think that, yeah, I mean, not much else stood out to me, to be honest. It felt like a Minecraft video.
And I guess that's, like, the big issue, right? Is, like, to us, it just felt like a normal Minecraft video. But everybody online is, like, glazing it like it's some, you know...
Holy glaze, dude.
Like it's the Minecraft video of the century.
We saw a video titled, the greatest protagonist on YouTube. It's like the main character from this video, but it's like
Durlord 3.
Yeah, Durlord 3. Huh?
Anyway, but I'm gonna get into my biggest complaint with this video, and that is like the way Wi-Fi's gives you the information is like super dumb. So like the context of the video is it's like a Minecraft ARG. So it's supposed to be like, oh, kind of scary, like you don't know what's going on, like you're right. So in the video, Wi-Fi's finds a YouTube channel with a video, which leads to a Google Drive. So like the story takes place in the real world in a sense, because it's like, oh, I happened to stumble upon this Google Drive and there's a mystery.
And in like, there's like footage in the Google Drive that he basically analyzed it.
But like the way he analyzes it, like he gives you the information so poorly that it's like not even believable at all. Because like they portray Durlord as some like genius, but the way they do that is like pretty stupid, because it's like they'll show you, like Wi-Fi's will show you like 5 minutes of footage and be narrating everything like right in your face. And then Durlord, who's like the main character of the imaginary world, will like do something crazy, like quote unquote smart. And then Wi-Fi's will be like, whoa, this is crazy. What's he doing? He's a genius. But then like he'll like cut back and be like, you guys actually missed this in the found footage, which I didn't show you.
Yeah.
And then he'll like explain how Wi-Fi's is a genius, but it's like, how
Durlord is.
Oh yeah, Wi-Fi's may or may not be a genius. We don't know yet.
He's not a genius.
The way he's just like spoon feeds you information, it's there's no twist. There's no opportunity to be surprised, because there's no way to like watch back and like know. Like if you're watching like a twist movie, like you rewatch, it's like, oh, I'm noticing all these things I missed the first time. But like with Wi-Fi's, he withholds the twists until he tells you, and then it's like you're supposed to be like shocked, but like he basically like just invented the twist and gave it to you on a silver platter.
The only twist was that the videos we were watching were kind of in reverse order, because the YouTube channel where he found the Google Drive, they basically was like a reverse thing where the footage actually happened before the video that he was reacting to, but like it was super obvious. We called it from the beginning. It was like, oh, you know, it's going to be like a reverse order thing where the character we're watching actually started it. So the one surprising thing wasn't even surprising.
Thinking back to that, that was the highlight of the thing, because that was like the one twist that wasn't like given to you. He didn't like have to explain it for us. It just happened. It was like, oh, whoa, it's like connection. But everything else, just like poor storytelling. Honestly, maybe we're up, but I thought it was boring. And maybe I'm comparing it to like movies that are actually like professionally produced and good, but it's like, we shouldn't lower our standards. And all these Gen Alpha fools are glazing Durlord 3.
Really, I mean, even Ludwig is the reason we watched this, because he made a video like, this is the newest best video, and I legitimately do not understand how Ludwig could have possibly thought this video was good.
Ludwig is so washed. Bro's like 30.
It's true.
Ludwig this, but
he did. But the reason that I trusted him though was because the first time he said we need to watch this video, it was like a pretty entertaining video about. It was the Ish video, the 1,000 player rich and poor civilization. Yeah, I mean, it had like a pretty good story. It was entertaining. And then he made another video saying, no, this is actually the best video. It was mid.
It was searching for a world that doesn't exist, which was mid.
It was mid.
I think that also made me take it like less receptively as well, because the Ish video was like an all-time great YouTube video.
Yeah, it was good. It was definitely good.
It was well done. I was super entertained. Plus, it was like 90 minutes long. So if you can keep me for like a 90-minute...
It was 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, if you can like keep someone entertained for a 2-hour Minecraft video, it's basically a movie. It's like you did something right.
Yeah.
And then Ludwig trying to hop on those click farm relevancy train.
Yeah.
He's like, check this out, but just didn't hit the same as the Ish video and left me a little disappointed, because I thought I was about to feel those feelings again.
Yeah. The other problem with the video, at least that, you got it? Yeah, I got it. So keep talking. The biggest problem for me is that as an ARG, it's supposed to be sort of real in a sense, but I never even considered the possibility that it could have been real. From the start, it was just, oh yeah, he's making a video where he's pretending everything to be real. So I think the overall story would have been better. It would have felt like a better video had it not pretended to be kind of real. Had it not pretended to be in the real world, I think it would have just been like, okay, here's this Minecraft story. I think that would have been better.
I agree. And also, I feel like Leafy's does zero favors maintaining a suspension of disbelief. Like, he doesn't act his narration out. You're watching a video of Leafy's fighting a video, like, organically and reacting to it. But the narration is just bland, and he's not like, what is going on? Like, this is crazy. How is this happening? He's like,
it's true.
And he also, similar to, like, before when I was complaining about how he, like, spoon feeds you the information in a way, like, you could never really, like, figure out the mystery yourself, except for, like, the obvious twists we got because we're geniuses. But also, like, the way he narrates it is like he's omnipotent.
Yeah,
and it's true. But the way it takes place in the story is that he is like non-omnipotent and like an outsider looking in, trying to piece things together. So it really just doesn't mesh well with me, at least.
The only thing left I have to say really is that the main reason that people are glazing Durlord 3 is because he made a grass block trap where he placed a piece of dirt next to a piece of grass, and then the grass grew on it while he was gone, which was supposed to mean like something else had rendered the blocks. But I have multiple issues with this. My first issue with it is that the grass could have just grown right after he turned around and walked away, or as he was walking back to check it. Like, there's no way to know when the grass grew. It could easily have just grown when he was the one looking at chunks. And my second issue with it is that it had no importance to the rest of the video in the slightest. It did absolutely nothing. it was supposed to be this whole like, oh, gotcha, we know there's something rendered it, but that meant nothing. It had no impact at all. It did not matter that he learned that something had rendered the chugs. It did nothing. It meant nothing, and it had no meaning. But it was like this whole big plot point of like, he knew that something rendered the chugs, and then just nothing happens from that at all.
One thing I also didn't like was that Durloid 3, he was like portrayed as really smart, but like the way it was done was like, okay, that's kind of crazy. Because like there's one part towards the end where he's in a village, and then like on the outskirts of the village he happens to find like a little hut. It's like that kind of progresses the story, because there's like a book in the hut, and it's like some guy that was there before him talking about the monster. But then he's in the hut, right, and like he magically digs up a carpet, like just a random carpet, and it's like, oh, there's a trapdoor under here to a basement. It's like, how do you know that was there? And then in the basement he breaks a random wall, he finds like his hidden passage. So it's like, if you're a real Minecraft player, you're not gonna like find the hidden door first try.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It was, I think he could have found it, but finding it like first try, it's just like breaking one lock makes it feel really stupid. And the only other thing that he did that was like supposed to be smart was, well, I guess, okay, there was two things he did. First thing he did was that he heard footsteps at the beginning, and he pretended to not hear them so that the monster wouldn't know. But then later he just told the monster that he heard him anyway, so he just undid what he thought was smart.
During that part, if you like go back and rewatch it, can you also hear the footsteps, or is it like another thing where
you can hear them? You can hear, but it doesn't really matter. Again, it has no meaning to the rest of the plot. I guess the only other thing that he did that was smart was that he supposedly solved this like ridiculously difficult cipher, but it was the kind of thing where he just he just didn't do it. He just like said he did, and because it was a YouTube video, we just have to believe him. So it didn't even feel smart. It just felt like he just said that he did something smart. And like, I get it, in the story we're supposed to believe him, so like in the story he is smart. It just felt really unrealistic and just lame. It felt like a really cheap way to pretend like he's smart.
Also, around the same time in the story, he gets to like a complicated lever locking door. It's like, oh, you gotta figure out the combination to open it. And then he just uses his pickaxe to break down the door and walk through. And then everyone glazes it for that. So it's like, when he does something simple, it's like, oh, he's thought outside the box, he's so smart. And then when he does something like seemingly difficult, it's like he's a genius, he can figure out this difficult puzzle. So it's like, he could eat a sandwich and we glaze him for eating a sandwich. Like, everyone believes that he's a genius, so anything he does is like sanctified. It's crazy.
And what really gets me about that one was that the lever puzzles to open the door was it was probably the simplest puzzle in the game. It was 3 levers. It would take you a minute to try every combination and just open it. But I have a pickaxe. It probably took longer to break down those blocks with his iron pickaxe.
I don't know about that, but it was like a layer of stone, and it was pistons, and it was like slime.
But either way, it was not some genius move.
And also, like, the whole like backstory is like, I found this laptop in a abandoned warehouse.
Yeah, that's right, in like a storage locker or something.
Yeah.
The whole setup. Yeah, the setup to the video is what really kind of made it go downhill from the start, because it was unbelievable.
I guess I'm gonna give some credit back. If you can rewatch the video from the start and you like hear the footsteps in the start before he like obviously points it out towards the end, I'll give him an extra point. I'll give him an extra point on my rating. That's good. It's better. It's better.
It's okay, but it still has the problem of it doesn't matter. So it's kind of irrelevant. Like, okay, it's cool that he heard the monster thing, but it didn't mean anything. The same thing with the trap. It didn't mean anything. Like, at the end of the video, just nothing happened, right? Durlord 3 didn't do anything crazy at the end of the video. He just left.
Yeah.
I think that might be the biggest problem, is that there was no he never did anything to try to stop the monster or kill the monster. No, nothing like that. Just like,
Not to mention we never saw the monster.
right. Wait, which I understand kind of has to be that way for the plot, but it
I don't
still
know
makes
if
it still makes it like underwhelming.
Is the monster the king in yellow, or is
It's
it?
supposed to be, yeah.
See, that doesn't make sense because like he spends all this time running away from the monster, and then unless the king in yellow was luring him in the whole time.
He was. I don't know. I think there's some deeper lore we don't really understand. So like,
First impression, not impressed.
not impressed.
I feel like I could rewatch it and like try and look for nuances that it's like, oh, this is a masterpiece of all these hidden details, but it's like they probably don't exist, or they weren't like conceptualized when Weefies made the video, and it's like people are finding things that were intentional.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've said everything I need to say.
Yeah. I think
I think we should give it a rating, and then
0 to 10.
0 to 10. Should we say it on the same time?
Yeah. I do want to say one thing. I think it's just underwhelming because of the kind of what we expected. We thought it was going to be scary. We thought it was going to be good. You know, we thought it was going to be this like experience, but it ended up being this underwhelming thing where the narrator just says stuff that is happening on screen.
Maybe the real bad guy was Ludwig.
All right, 0 to 10 on 3. 1, 2, 3,
5.
4.
I gave him an extra point for the footsteps.
So it sounds like it's a 4.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
A little under average. Sounds about right.
I'd say that makes sense, you know? Anyway,
Alrighty.
it's time for us to go. Okay, guys. This is the end of the video, but, you know, until next time, hit the subscribe button,
Ring that bell.
and we'll blast you in the next one. See ya. This is the end of the video.
What's up?
Why are we doing that?
Go.